Hey everybody, this is Jonathan again for Legacy Coaching, and here I am again in the Australian bush. And if you have a look up behind me, somewhere about there, that's where I live. That's my bedroom. I'm privileged to be this close to the Australian bush. But one of the things that we know about the Australian bush, and one of the things that you probably know, I don't know where you're watching this from. In fact, leave me a comment. Let me know where you are watching this. But the Australian bush has more lethal predators than anywhere else in the world. You know, we've got snakes, we've got brown snakes. I might be standing on a rock that has a brown snake under it. Now I'm getting a little worried. We got Sydney funnel webs. They're deadly spiders. They will bite you and you will die. They're crazy. We have more deadly animals in Australia than any other planet in the world, and yet we survive. And so what's this all about? And here's the thing that we know when we look at stress and we look at survival, is that your brain will prioritize survival over anything else. You know, if your survival is threatened right now, if I see a brown snake start to slither around that rock, this video stops, baby. I'm out of here because my brain says you cannot afford to be... Oh, no, just kidding. You cannot afford to be doing this right now with a snake here. So you're going to put down everything possible to survive the threat. You know, my brain goes into a stress response. The same thing happens to you when you're threatened by something. And that threat may not be a brown snake or a funnel web coming out from under a rock or whatever it may be. It might be being stuck in traffic and knowing that you're going to be late for a meeting and your boss has said, don't be late again. Or it might be, can you get that report done on time before the deadline comes, before Friday afternoon? Can you deal with those emails? Can you talk to those customers who are not happy? Can you come up with the next idea? Can you do something that's going to put money in the bank because we're really struggling? That's for you entrepreneurs and innovators out there. I know what that's like at times. You know, wow, check out this. I just saw this. This is right behind me. That is premium brown snake territory. That's crazy. I'm right next to it. So here's the thing about survival. My brain focuses on that. Your brain does the same thing when you're threatened. Even if the threat is not life-threatening, it's something like an email list or a deadline or a bank account or something like that. Your brain goes away from thinking clearly and it goes into running away from that thing that could threaten your life. If the thing that's threatening your life is not truly life-threatening, you will respond in the same way. You'll lose logical thinking. You'll lose the ability to reason. That's what happens in the brain. We can talk about the neuroscience, but let's just get the concept. When you're stressed, you will go away from growth and health and recovery and logical thinking. You'll go away from that and you will run for your life, even if it's not life-threatening. At Legacy Coaching, we've built a system to help you to understand what happens when you get stressed, to help you know how to measure that stress and to put strategies in place to begin to overcome the stress. That's what it's all about at Legacy Coaching, understanding, measuring and overcoming stress. You know why? Because I want to help you get to your best. I know that in you is a purpose, is the desire to contribute way bigger than yourself, to leave a legacy. That's probably the reason that you're watching this video. But if stress is there, you're going to be surviving. You're not going to be growing and you're not going to be contributing to the way that you know possible. I would love you to go to 5-Minute Stress Solution. If this resonates with you and you say, I want to get more right now, go to 5-Minute Stress Solution. That's 5 spelled with an F-I-V-E, not the number 5, F-I-V-E, minutestress.solution.com. And you'll get a 3-part series, 5-minute videos, where you can start to learn how to avoid burnout, to overcome stress, and regain control in your life so that you're not running away from snakes, sitting in little burrows like that all the time, but you're actually going forward, you're having impact, you're having influence, and you're making a contribution to the level that you know is possible. I hope that really helps for you. Go to 5-Minute Stress Solution, dive deeper into it. It's a free series. I know it's really going to help you.